Hello, and welcome back to Flight Extra CCC. So, today we're gonna go ahead and get Elizabeth's third SG. Right. Shinji died last episode, so that's something. Obviously, he's not. We'll see later. Anyway, Sakura. This might not help wash away the taste, but I tried making a bento for you. Please eat it if you like. Sakura's special lunch. I'll put to your liking. I'll be making lots more so I can head out to Rin and Rani next. Doing things like exchanging bentos will definitely liven up the place. How nice of you, Sakura. Elizabeth cooked more than I thought she would, but it dealt that much damage just from the purely awful flavor. It's extraordinary. In one sense, I wonder what spices she used.
Excellent.
The unarmed Shinji boy. Considering it was free software, it did a more like GG. Good job. I'm giving a 4-star in the store. I wasn't a fan of the avatar design, but that was a minus. I'm looking forward to the next version.
Excellent.
Alright, so, all that's left to collect is one thing after the SG. So, yeah, nothing else here. Maybe talk to Kiara, see if she has anything to say. Nope. Alright. Kirei. There we go. Yeah, let's, switch this up. Not use any of that for now. Movement speed? Yeah, sure. Might as well just buy all of these things. Alright, the only thing we... you know what, might as well just buy this too. Let's get everything here, right? And this one might as well, even if we don't use it. The only thing we need now is a staff of fortitude, which is pretty much useless. All things considered. Small heals aren't that useful in this game. Might as well take a look at what the thing does, right? The where is it? Sakura special lunch. Heals moderate HP and heal status effects. Pretty good. Too bad there's only one in the game. If you could go somewhere other than the Sakura Labyrinth, it would essentially be the same thing. I'm sure you can handle it. But yep, I can handle it indeed. Let me see, I think I've got everything from the 14th floor, so let's go into the 15th. Actually, let me take a look at what level we are. Oh, okay, awesome. We are at the level already. Let's go. No pass. Things stopped being funny after this one, in this chapter. Alright, sorry about what you occurred before. We had a hard time making headway on some stuff we needed to investigate. I don't want them to worry about that. The data we collected is meaningful because of the analysis they do on it. Yeah, pretty true. Just having a bunch of data around isn't gonna do much good if you can't see what it means, right? I could say I'm not grateful enough. Perhaps to hear you say that. So, how about we start with the scan, huh? It appears a very narrow floor, doesn't it? Signs of enemies are sparse. Offsetting that as a powerful enemy or something, I presume? No, that doesn't appear to be the case. We don't know why, but I suppose we can say that this level of danger this floor is low. What's going on here? This is the last floor Elizabeth is defending. This is a floor she needs to guard more heavily than the others. And yet, the level of danger is low? It some sort of trap. Let's go in and be wary. Alright. Let's actually just check out the stuff. I think this is just a simple map, really. Yeah, see? It's just this thing. So let's switch out the thing with the dragon cloak. With the dragon cloak, yeah. And there we go. Hiya! Might as well just go all out here. 3 of them should be enough. Each one does 1,000. Yeah, that's enough. Now, unless he guards, but
ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。
give me my big mouth. Of course he guarded. Anyways, we got him either way.
消えるがよい。
And we level up. Nice. I think it's at level 35 we get a new stuff.
マスター。
Let's go ahead and do a quick save here. And I will be fighting all of these guys just because it's we do need all the XP we can, basically.
共に世の独壇場だな。
Now we did more damage there.
世の独壇場だな。
Alright, as long as it doesn't guard,
世の独壇場
of
だ。
course. Why am I not surprised? There we go.
消えるがよい。
We got a lot of money and we got a lot of XP,
もっ
so
と良い役者はいないのか。
just go ahead and go ham on these guys. Oh, that's perfect. We have enough. Alright, let's go.
ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。
There we go. And we got pattern
見事
of
な
him.
采配だった。
Nice.
期待しないな、マスター。
Alright, time to heal up. And then go fight the last guy so I can go ahead. No need to save right now.
高い。
Ah, damn it, he got.
見とれるがよい。
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
春色のキャミドレスというやつだ。
I think this should be enough.
ヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ。
That's 1,000. Then we get the triple combo here.
程度があろう。ではないか。まだまだ。
Yep. This should do 500. And then the last skill. Ah, 600. Okay. We're doing a lot more damage than normal. There we go. See ya.
見事な采配だった。
Nice. And that's all the enemies in this area. I will save here just because, and we can go. Alright, nothing else here, just the enemies over there. I mean, no enemies, we beat all the enemies. And here we go. Huh? Maybe we took the wrong turn. There's a shield in our way, but it feels like we've just started our exploration. It can't be. It can't be the end.
会長、
No, that's the end of the 15th floor. There appears to be only stairs beyond that point. It really is the end. But it's a big problem for us. SG aside, we still haven't even run into Elizabeth. True, it's possible that Shinjimato is using some effort to conceal Elizabeth. He's acted on this way than previous floors. It may be a tactic he's using.
聞こえてる？
If you can't meet, then forget SG. It's just as simple as that. But is it really possible to completely hide a core offshoot? If it were, they would beat us just by straight up hiding. I don't know of a way. Some verification is necessary, as timing would be that better.
会長、
Present, please return for now. We have a progress report on a separate matter. We're at dead end here anyway, so I don't mind going back, but I wonder what this separate matter is about. I will explain when you get back. Sorry for taking up your time. Can you come to the student council room? We'll appreciate it. And, yep, we just go back normal. We didn't even need to spend a return crystal. That's why I say mostly, like, return crystals are a bit useless. You don't even sell for high amounts of money.
おかえり。エリザベートのこと、ちょっと厄介な状況になったわね。とりあえず、こっちで迷宮の再スキャンをかけて、 何か取っかかりがないか調べてるところよ。その間に
かねてからあった2つの課題を進めていました。
Oh?
BB への対抗策とメルトリリスの解析です。
Yeah, since they seem to have similar powers, it's good to analyze them both.
BB への対抗策は手がかりがありませんが、メルトリリスの無敵については打開策があると進言します。あれは純粋な防御力ではなく特殊なスキルであることは明白です。
Yeah.
であればそのスキルの元になったサーバントを探し当てればおのずと打開策も見えてくると推測
Yeah,
され
that's
ま
a
す。
good idea. Of course, alter egos are servant composites. Maybe one of the gods his melter list is based on has a relevant background.
はい。ですので、まずは私が迷宮の16階にアクセスします。迷宮そのものがメルトリリスなので、彼女のパーソナルデータを探るのは十分に可能です。
Alright, sure that's a good idea, Sakura.
その後、メルトリリスの構造データをもとに、ムーンセルのライブラリから彼女の構造と一致する女神を検索。該当サーバントを探り当て、その弱点を見つけ出します。
I didn't know she could pull that off. It's a surefire method, but it's, is there any risks? I wonder. Sakura's nearing the point of exhaustion. If something were to happen.
ありがとうございます。でも大丈夫。これぐらいならそう負担じゃありません。迷宮にいるとき、意味消失を防ぐためのエフェクトをかけていますけど、あれと同じぐらいですから。
Okay, I guess that's why they told me to come back to the student council room. So as long as I'm here, Sakura's tasks won't go up.
それでは早速メルトリリスの迷宮にアクセスします。レイさん、データ送りますね。さすが動画滝、つながるのは一瞬ね。これがメルトリリスの波長。正直わからん。
What? That doesn't make sense to you.
当然です。魂の DNA パターンのようなものですから。データは取得できてもこれを解析するには旧校舎全てのリソースを使って10年でしょうか。言うまでもなくその余裕はありませんので、ここはあくまで同じ波長のものをライブラリから探すのです。
Yeah, that makes more sense.
出ました。一致した検索結果103件。
Damn, that's a lot of them.
おー、出るわ出るわ。英雄もそうだけど女神も星の数ほどいるのね。
Yeah.
これなんかそれっぽくない？ハワイの女神ペレ、ほとんど無敵よ。ああ、でも弱点はあるか。
That one comes later, Rin. Don't worry about it.
強
In
力
Fate
な
and Order.
戦う女神といえばインド神話の女神たちですが、ハリティは違いますね。無敵の逸話はありません。
っていうか、無敵なんて属性どこにもないわよ。さくら、これ本当にメルトリリスの？そんなはず。もう一度調べて。異常なし。メルトリリス自身に違法痕跡なし。嘘。メルトリリスの無敵は
Yep.
スキルじゃなくて本人の正当な権利。
Pretty much like BB.
はあ？何言ってるの？そんなのありえないってば。デフォルもう一度今度はより深く調べてみます。
Yep, figured.
そうすれば。
That's not good. Sakura's body flicks, as if jolted by something. Her eyes are blank and her body is spazzing.
さくら、どうかした？直接量子データにインタールードされてるじゃない。
そんな三重のブラックアイスがほぼ同時に溶かされている。こんなハッキングが可能なんて。そんなに驚くことではないでしょ。だってあなたたちの方から私の秘密にアクセスしてきた
Yeah,
ん
you
だ。
can't look into the abyss without it looking back. The voice, that's Meltrellis. Damn it, give me a second. Alright, I'm back, sorry about that. Where were we? Right. This voice is Meltrellis'. She can't break into the school's, she can't even break into the school's safe zone.
違います。落
That's
ち
not
着いて
it.
ください。
Please calm down.
こ
This
れ
is
は
only
音
the
声
sound
だ
of
け
a
です。
voice.
メルトリリスは校舎には入れません。
ええ、その通りよ。忌々しいけど、その場所だけは私も手の出せない安全地帯。ま、リップなら壊せたでしょうけど、あの子はもういないし。ここは私流の攻め方をさせてもらったわ。
Yep, instead of smashing your way through, you sneaked your way in.
部活ここの回線を通してさくらにアクセスされたんだわ。
ええ、そもそも私は攻撃されたのよ。自分の権利が暴かれようとしているの。やり返すのは当然でしょ。
お願いします。私の自我境界をプロテクトして。
了解しました。クリプトビオシスを実行。フィジカル、ロジカルともに凍結します。
Yep, and there we go. Freezing Sakura. Here we go.
無駄なことよ。私の蜜はもう注入されてしまった。その女は助からないわ。いえ、その女はもう私のもの。このムーンセルと同じように、いずれ私の一部になるのよ。
She'll become a part of Meltrolith. And what does she mean by that? Especially would try to smash someone, compress them, and then stuff them into a trash bin cage. This means Meltrolith's ability is...
私のスキルはオールドレイン。パラメーターはおろか、レベル、パーソナリティすら奪う毒の女王。その最高水準の蜜をその女に与えてあげたの。しかもとっておきの蜜蜂も混ぜてあげたわ。迷宮の壁を壊すにはその女の力が必要なんでしょ。これで先に進む術はなくなったわね。分かって、もう誰も助からないわ。あなたたちは私に溶かされるだけのデータに過ぎなくなった。私の目的は変わらない。あなたに完璧な世界を与えてあげる。そのためにあなたの周囲を整える。あとは高みの見物ね。ここで震えて待っていればいい。私のもたらす完璧な福音を。
Alright, Drama Queen.
ダメです。完全停止したはずの体内で何かが活動を続けています。このままだとさくらの意識はメルトリリースに取り込まれてしまいます。
Her conscience will be absorbed, that means she'll be brainwashed. No, her personality itself will be stolen. And if she falls into Maltrolith's hands, our defeat will automatically be assured. Because without Sakura's support, we can't proceed through the labyrinth.
そんな不安そうな顔しない。私を誰だと思ってるの？これぐらいのピンチ何度だってクリアしてきたわ。まあ今回はさらにヤバいけど、でも限界までさくらを守り抜いてみせる。
望みはあります。量子化電脳体へのハッキングなら摂政院キアラに知識があるはずです。以前彼女の経歴を調査していたことが幸いしました。彼女は真言立川栄天流なる教団にいた際、あるコードキャストを開発したそうです。もともとは病弱だった彼女が自身の治療の一環として研究開眼した密教手法、その名を万色幽体。
Oh, that's convenient.
キアラが国際手配を受けた原因ね。電脳犯罪史上最大の禁忌と言われているわ。
はい。他人の電脳に侵入し自在に更新管理する禁断のコードキャストです。
Yeah, no police here.
あるいは
The multicolored tranquility. I can't wrap my head around how it works yet, but it sounds like we need Kiara to help save Sakura. I need to meet with Kiara as soon as possible to discuss the situation. Rin Rider temporarily froze Sakura's body. The encroachment is being suppressed for now, but we don't know for how long it will hold. I have to see Kiara to figure out how to solve this.
私を誰だと思ってるの？
I'll keep the encroachment at bay. Still hurry and see Kiara. Between my intervention in Miss Toseka, with Miss Toseka and Sakura's self-protect programs, we're suppressing the encroachment for the time being. We don't know how when she'll be breached. Hurry. Get the multicolored tranquility. And to the first floor we go. Come on, Kiara. You want to borrow my code cast? Give it up. It's not something you young ones can sink your teeth into. It's a narcotic that provides the fleeting pleasures that she seeks, yet it's loath to mention, as much as befits this filthy feline. Please lead us to the pearly gates. It's a sort of justification typical of this woman to use this evil for her evil deeds. Why'd you need it? It's true that the multicolored tranquility is dangerous codecast. Between networks have been the foundation of human society, and the ability which can utilize networks to dominate others is equivalent to an ability to dominate the world. But right now, we need to depend on it, even if it's taboo. The student council room has been hacked by Meltrolis, and the multicolored tranquility is necessary to save Sakura. I'll explain all this to Kiara. This is precarious. I fully understand what you're saying, but I really do have a problematic nature. Kiara Sashimi looks downwards uneasily. She's probably right in her, to feel reluctant. And the reason is because I'm not only inquiring about the existence of the codecast, considered to be the greatest offense in cyber history, but also asking to borrow it. I'm uncertain how to say this. I hope we can help you, Hakuno, but in return, I won't get a return? But she says she won't get anything in return. Well, she is lending me something that belongs to her. Of course she would be expecting something in return. I don't expect her to bring something like that, though. Yasashrin's always exercised foresight. She's resolute, possesses an enlightened, normal people like me won't reach, and is beyond good and evil. Even she's thinking this way. Never expected to do something so materialistic as, like, refuse because she won't get anything in return. There's nothing off here. Simply put, this vile woman would, for the sake of her own ego, save or even kill hundreds of millions of people. But if someone won't satisfy her pleasure, she won't lift a single finger. Like a child doesn't want to get out of bed. She'll welcome you with open arms if you jump into her bed, but she would hate to get up, even to peel an apple. Mr. Anderson, all the ladies will end up disliking if you keep speaking your mind so freely, you know. Ha! If you, as if I could ever date a woman who hates me for speaking my mind. Who the hell would enjoy my vitriol anyways? Indeed, only someone like you can see my true intentions. Who would have thought that a famous fairy tale writer was like this? Fate truly is ironic. Now then, Anderson? I know, give these young ones something to give. Right? Really now, how filthy can you get? Young lady, sorry but this is an order from my master. We shall take our leave of the summer in the labyrinth. If you want this, come. Anderson pulls off a massive book, but after muttering something, the two of them vanished. They didn't just run away, did they? They did. And they made a grand escape at that. Damn. He mentioned labyrinth. No, best place to hide away is the deepest area. Let's go after them, Praetor. Off we go. Oh my god, come on. Let me actually check out if they have anything new to say. Not bad as usual. Alright. You never know. Alright, there we go after those two. They're around here. I sent some master and a servant. It looks like I took her as a woman who held gods and Buddha in reverence, but doesn't seem to be the case. Every day is something new with her. In any case, we definitely caught up to them. Now, let's go, Praetor. I love when I get to throw my weight around. The enemies are still here, but let's try avoid fighting them. Now, looks like we won't be avoiding a fight. Anyways, let's just end this guy quickly. There should be enough. Yeah, of course. Anyways, let's end this. Oh, yo, see you later. There they are. Alright, you. Why do you have to say for yourselves? Yeah, Sessuna is waiting in the arena for us. She isn't panicking, it is hostile. She's standing there like a white lily, as she always does.
お待ちしておりました。
I'm waiting for you, Hack.
そんなに汗だくになって痩せ細った犬のように荒々しく心が震えます。それほどまでに私を求めてくださったのですね。
Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. She smiled. It's like being soaked in pure water. It's like overflowing honey. It may be a little late for this, but I now sort of understand how all the people who took their own lives in pursuit of Kara Sesshoin felt. She's a saint and a witch. Kara Sesshoin is an evil bodhisattva with a blend of integrity and selectiveness.
いつまで越に入っているキアラ。望み通りバカどもがやってきたのだ。早々に用事を済ませてやれ。
もう本当に風情がないのですね、あなたは。でも確かに見返りはこれで十分。大変満足いたしました。あなたのいたわりと気遣いだけで包囲の底が湧き立っているのが見えまして。
But TMI, my guy. Kara Sesshoin speaks to me extremely obscenely. I can't discern her true motives. If she's pure or is she wicked? If she's someone worth stressing. Perplexed as I am, Kara looks at me tenderly, smiling.
私を信頼する必要はありません。善悪は計りがたく、因果もまたしかり。事の良し悪しは人々の心が決めるもの。藩の目なき者に誠の信頼は築けませぬが、私はあなたを信頼したいと思います。真言立川栄天流、秘技、万色幽体。どうぞお受け取りを。
Yeah, just wanted to do this little.
使いこなせるでしょう。
Just wanted to do a little cat and mouse game here. Kara holds out her hand. In her hand is a codecast crystal. The basic program is loaded on it. It is the forbidden technique which drove many people to insanity, to destruction. She offered it to me with only the words, I want to trust you.
待つのだ殺生院。こんなにあっさりと渡すなら最初から渡してもよかったのではないか。
それは何と申しましょうか。私も長い禁欲生活で退屈していましたので、迷宮でエゴに追われていましたでしょう。あれが羨ましくて。
Yeah, she's bored, basically.
私もけだもののようなあなたに一度追われてみたかったのです。
Very bored. Kara says something unthinkable. Sounds like an ashamed maiden. The heavy reply is to leave Saber speechless. Yeah, she, for sure, is the embodiment of allure. She could lead anyone, man or not, astray.
だから言ったろう。こいつはこういう自分の快楽だけを追求するゴミためのような女なのだと。
もうゴミためで悪かったですわね、ミスタードランカー。そんなに女はお嫌い？
当然だとも。女というやつは重くやかましく無駄飯ぐ
Yikes,
らい
buddy.
でかいだけの肉塊だ。おお、人生の枷、その最たる鳥かごよ。だから俺は提唱するのだ。我が同胞男性諸君、恋をするのなら可憐な少女だけに留めておけ。
Uh-huh.
さすがに初恋の少女に告白できず恋文を生涯懐に隠し続けた方の発言は一味違いますわね。
Honestly, these guys really are made for each other.
不能ですか？
相手によるに決まってるだろう。俺は自分の好みにはうるさいぞ。恋に関しては妥協しなかったからな。
よかった。それでは私は範囲外ですね。あいにくあなた好みの清楚で可憐な少女時代なんてありませんでしたので。
Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. The two of them wrap up their usual quarrel. I guess the one way to look at this is their master-servant relationship is healthy.
ああ、見せつけてくれるではないか。 車よ。マイルームに戻るぞ。今日も負けてはいられな。待って。
Yep, you're screwed. Yep. That makes sense. In a split second, a blood sprays from Kiara's stomach. We sense no presence, and there's no bloodlust. There's only the gush of blood now spraying about.
メルトリリス。
そんな。あなたが私を殺める。理由がないからと安心していた。これだから人間は甘いのよ。
Yeah, you made a pact with BB, not with Meltrolis.
あなたたちにはかなわないから従います。あなた BB にそう言ったらしいわね。賢明な判断だけど、ただそれだけ。隷属しておけば殺されない？尻尾を振れば見逃してもらえる？バカじゃないの？虫けらを潰すのに理由はいらないわ。あなたたち人間はただいるだけで目障りなんだから。
And she stabbed her again. Kiara's lips wrench in agony. Meltrolis' face flushed, fixing Kiara by face and voice. She's toying with her, like a female praying mantis, relishing in Miles' death throes, right after copulation.
私は BB やリップとは違うわ。私は妥協のない快楽の具現。月を汚すすべてを私が殺す。
Yeah.
あなたのような毒はいらない。さあ、これでおしまいよ。
God damn, they really were just they're just stabbing the voice actors in the booth. What the hell? And she's gone. In Meltrolis, there is no mercy. Kiara's Sashwin was ruthlessly split in half, and she disintegrated while experiencing torturous pain. Next, when the master is terminated, the servant follows suit. Henderson, and escapes, begins disintegrating from his limbs.
サーバントなんてこんなものよ。マスターさえ殺せば雪のように溶けていく。アンデルセン、何か遺言はあって？
未練がましい遺言なんぞこの俺が残すものかよ。このまま消えていくだけだ。だが呪いは残すぞ、メルトリリス。哀れな少女、報われぬプリマドンナ。お前の愛が果たされる日は永遠にない。
Yeah, that's basically the curse of the alter egos, right?
なんですって？あなた、子供のくせに何様のつもり？
作者様のつもりだ、バカめ。全てを肯定するお前の愛は求愛者の否定によって幕を閉じる。なぜなら真にお前を愛する者が現れたのなら、そいつはお前の愛を許さない。共に生きることを望むから伴侶という。恋人はお前を愛するがゆえにお前の献身を認めない。そんなものに付き合わされる奴も迷惑だ。しょんべん臭いガキめ。一人きりの陶酔なんぞベッドの中で貪っている。
Saying that, Anderson then pulls out a book. The title is Emperor's New Clothes. One of Anderson and Christian Andersen's masterpieces. It's a fairy tale about a sea of liars and one single honest person.
これは魔法の裁縫だ。知恵なき者には宝石に、知恵ある者には無価値に移る。
In that instant, Saber and I vanished from the labyrinth. Is this a forced extraction? It's just like the Green Archer's invisibility skill.
消えた。余計な真似を、アンデルセン。
最後まで見届けられないのは拍子抜けだが、俺もそろそろ退場と相なろうか。お嬢さん、そしてそのサーバント。あとはお前たちの仕事だ。小市民らしく懸命に 当たり前の幸福を守るがいい。
And he's gone.
最後まで見事な毒舌であった。恩に着るぞ、小説家。
And we got out of there. Saber's right. While the invisibility Anderson cast on us is in effect, we'll break away from Maltralis. It's too early to take her on. Right now, we need to bring back the multicolored tranquility we obtained. And yeah. Kiara and Anderson are just dead. And this route, they don't come back. At all. They have, that's why we have the CCC route. They play a bigger role there, so... yeah, nothing to do now. So this is Kiara's issuing special codecast for penetrating minds. The body, mind, and soul components of our digital forms are spiritualized, but it seems like a spiritualized one event even further. Keep in mind the body, mind, and soul for Extella. That is a bigger plot point there. Well, fair enough. It'll separate out just by your consciousness, your offshoot, and let it sneak into whatever area you want. She was a genius, but a heretical one, due to her perspective, her ideas, her knowledge, and her lack of morality to question them. Well, it's not nice to say things about the dead. Let's focus on this. That's right. Let's focus on Sakura, who pushed through her poor state to support us. She can't afford to sit around and lose her.
伝達します。
Now, let me warn you a few things before we begin. Entering Saber frame brings the danger within it. Since Sakura's an AI, we can control her defense mechanisms, but battle against the melt virus probably can't be avoided. Also, I'm concerned that the melt list mentioned about this special bee is going well prepared. Alright, I finished analyzing the codecast. We can boot up whenever, so give us a shot when you're ready. About concerning Sakura's cyber frame. You can freely enter and exit her cyber body. However, return crystals cannot be used. Another thing that are just useless. Return crystals are the most useless thing this game has ever implemented. Really. Anyways, this is a temporary dungeon. We can only have access to it while this chapter is on, so you collect everything as you can. You won't be able to go back. Try to take the plunge. We're ready whenever. Alright, let's go. Got it. Alright, let's have you dive into the world of Sakura's mind. You can see some cool things like the DNA things over there and the maintenance depth and the binary there. It's kind of an interesting combo. The light of the codecast fades, and I see a different landscape laid out before me. We're inside Sakura, not inside a body of flesh, but rather inside a digital frame. There's something grotesquely graphic about this digitized structure. I'm fine as well. We're inside a young girl. I expected it to be more lewd, but it's quite clean. Looks like Saber can materialize normally. Alright, let's quickly get rid of this virus. Took you long enough, Squirrely. What's the big idea of making me wait? Elizabeth, she's in the labyrinth. Why is she inside Sakura? Huh? Not very perspective for an animal, are you? If I'm here, it means only one thing. I changed managers. Manager, her master changed. Then she's no longer Shinji's servant. She's Maltralis'. Yes, that woman is my manager now. She's pretty awful, isn't she? See, after she melted me down, she reconstructed me with a virus for her to use. Thanks to that, here I am. I became nano-sized. Now I'm hacking the girl's body. Nano-sized. Since we're infiltrating a digital body, it makes sense for us to be that size, but I get the sense of we're playing it with different rules. I get it. Your body is in the student council room, only your soul was sent in. For Elizabeth, it looks like she entered the cyber frame as her whole self. Basically, she's the boss of the melt virus. Some noisy people outside. Be quiet, will you? Take too much trouble for me and I'll kill this host instantly. Kill instantly? Yep, killing her would be easy enough. A blow to the brain will turn her into an invalid. It won't though, since this body belongs to me. Maltralis said so. You can have this body. This girl won't turn into Maltralis. She'll turn into Elizabeth Battery. Then I'll be back to business. I won't be a servant restricted by a master. I'll be able to live whole and free as a form rooted in this world.
予想
かい
You mean you'll hijack Sakura, an AI, so you can be reborn? Yeah, she's not as nice as me, but she has a pretty face. When the virus circulates through her body, my data will override her. I'm mixing a special bee. I'm certain Elizabeth mentioned that. This can't be happening. At this rate, you won't lose Sakura to get another enemy. I refuse. Me become my senpai's enemy. I don't want that. Still conscious, are we? Not bad. Still. Forget. I can do this all at any moment and have you killed off. Before long, your border of your ego will finish melting. You'll be gone either way, so you don't want to hurt. Don't want it to hurt too, right? This is a disaster for you too as well. There's nothing left for you to do but to melt away inside me. That's what you get for meddling. So this will be our fate after all. But she's acting a little... Haku, hurry! The virus is spreading faster. Looks like we're racing against time. Let's head back. Let's head quickly to the end. There is no time limit, so don't worry about that. We emerge into another space. A cluster of gates stand before us. There must be some meaning behind them. Crap! A barrier came down and the passage we entered from. Looks like we're completely sealed in. But this is the inside of Sakura's digital frame. It's strange that there is a setup like this inside her. How does it taste?
私のスペシャルシュガーケージの味はすっごく甘くてとってもスイートでしょ。
檻の中に自らやってくるとはそれでこそ我が好敵手世との勝負を待ちきれなくなったのだな。しかしエリザベート貴様ランサーではないな。
目ざといわね。ランサーは飽きたからチェンジしたの。ほらアイドルらしくないじゃない。今度のクラスはまさにアイドル、己の世界に入り込んでいるという意味であなたにはふさわしいわ。そう言ってメルトリリスが私のクラスを変えてくれたのよ。別に使い回しを気にしたんじゃないわ。
If you want to look for the Matrix, it actually just say idle. Like Karna said launcher. I never knew it was possible. So I wonder about Elizabeth's classes now.
知りたい？そうよね、当然よね。知りたくないわけがないわ。でもただでは教えてあげない。そのパズルは私からの挑戦よ。私の秘密を知りたければ扉をバタバタさせてこっち側までいらっしゃい。時間は山ほどあったし暇つぶしにバリバリビルドってやったわ。人の体を勝手にいじらないでください。それ後でちゃんと治りますよね。うるさい外野ね。この私の手でコリスの知能を測ってあげてるんじゃない。感謝しなさいよ。それじゃあ私は乗っ取りに戻るわ。まあコリスには難しすぎてここでゲームオーバーでしょうけど。
And off she goes again.
扉とはあれか。どれやってみるがよい、奏者よ。
Elizabeth's puzzle. There are 3 types of doors and switches: red, blue, and yellow. Pressing the red switch will open 1 red door. Pressing the blue switch will open 2 blue doors. Pressing the yellow switch will open 1 yellow door. However, when the doors open, when that door opens, another yellow door will close.
同じ色のスイッチと扉が対応してるみたいね。焦らずやれば簡単よ。
It's not complicated. Not really. It's a relatively simple puzzle. If you can even call it that. Just go ahead and collect... Oops. Just go ahead and unlock all the doors, basically.
扉開きそうですか？こんな魔改造ひどいです。
This must be so odd. Can you imagine just feeling someone alter your body as you go along?
意識しちゃうと恥ずかしいですね。
We got the remedy. There we go. This is basically the crux of the thing. There we go. Hey, you figured it out? Well, the first one's always pretty easy. Elizabeth's voice echoes from where I can tell. I solved the puzzle, so I want to keep her promise and help Estelle with her classes now. Guess I have to listen to be amazed. Previously I was singing, stabbing, lance wielding idol. Now I'm singing, dancing, lunatic idol. Elizabeth Bathory, she's a berserker. Never mind, I think I was mistaken. Unbelievable, a dragon and a berserker. That sounds way too powerful. But that may be the curse of Mad Enhancement. I thought berserkers were always burdened with it. Special. Would you mind not lumping together with those other berserkers? I'm under Madness Enhancement, alright. Completely under it, actually. But I won't be letting go of myself. After all, I've been crazy from the very start. Huh? That looks like I've impressed you so much that you have no words for it. Now, come after me. I'll keep playing along with you. Yep, Elizabeth is just insane from the start. Come here. Alright, we're just doing this. This should be enough. We got 1,000, we got 1,000. There we go, and then we get another skill. Hopefully they don't guard it. They guard it. Ah my god, thank you, Lily. Yep, we still got it. Got a remedy, nice. Ether crystal, nice. And we have a recovery thing here either way, so it's always good. We can save whenever we want. It's right in the middle, somewhat in the middle. Again, it's probably have a weird feeling to just people inside you like this. Alright, puzzle number 2. It's Elizabeth again. I'm glad every moment she spends messing with us delays her assimilation with Sakura, but I get a little old, really.
頭を悩ませているようね。わかるわ。この手のパズルってイライラするのよね。私も頭痛持ちだから、あなたの気持ちが少しだけ理解できてよ。
Well, you and Saber has a few things in common.
よし、せっかくだから話をしてあげるわ。
Oh, she wants to talk now, does she?
高貴な私が質問してあげるんだから、ファンとしてありがたく答えなさい。この体は私になる資格があるとさっき話したわよね。その条件はまず美形であること、次に若いこと、最後に密、純潔であることよ。
Makes some bit of sense, really, considering you.
私 AI ですし。
Yeah, I really don't think being a medical AI would have much time for experiencing that.
そこであなたに質問よ、コリス。純潔は結婚まで守るものだけど、何歳までなら守り通せる？どうかしら？意見聞かせなさいよ。
Alright, let's go ahead and go for forever.
そうよね。さすが私のコリス。ありがとう。機嫌が良くなったから、私ちょっと戻ってブラッドバスに入ってくるわ。じゃあね。バーサーカーになったからか？本音がダダ漏れだったな、あやつめ。
Anyways, let's go ahead and go for until they're 30.
嘘？30までとか、そんなの早すぎない？そうよね。そんなものよね。私だってそう思うわ。でもそのパズルは解けるかしら？そんな軽い頭じゃいつまで経っても解けないに決まってる。だから大丈夫。大丈夫。あなたのことなんか気にせずに戻ってネイルでも塗り直してくる。
I wonder how old Elizabeth Bathory was when she died.
バーサーカーになったからか？
And finally, until you're 20.
なんで？
I just went and answered out of reflex. Maybe because Elizabeth sounded so honest. And in a modern society, especially in developed countries, the number of people who fuss over that sort of thing are decreasing. And the answer, actually, those who would say forever chest if need be are in the minority.
どうなってるのよこの星は。もう滅ぼす。ビビの考えに賛同するわ私。ああもう頭破裂しそう。ちょっと戻ってスイーツ食べてくる。
And off she goes.
バーサーカーになったか。
In any case, Elizabeth left. Let's get this puzzle over and wait and keep going. Anyways, we got the. This is kind of hard to see since everything's yellow and it does kind of mess up your field of vision a bit. Right. Right now, we just need to. Yeah, you see, it's kind of hard to see in this thing. Anyway, let's open this. Let's rely on the map there. This opens up a red door. Which is not this. Let's just go grab this then. Yeah, I basically have to guide myself through the map because it is kind of hard to see.
体に響いて変な感じです。
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, we opened the red door, that one, right? So we need to go through here. The problem is that there isn't a way to get there. Just this blue door here. Never mind, there it is. See, it is kind of hard to see. I already activated. Right, we can't go through here. Alright, let's just go open the other yellow door. Yeah, damn it, you see? It's a bit hard to see which way we can open, which you can't. Ah, my god, see? Let's go around.
どうかしましたか、さくら。
いえ、そのくすぐったくて。
Oh, poor Sakura. Anyways, open that. Yeah, that's the way to get out. We basically have to open this. Not particularly difficult, just
私が制御できればよかったんですけど。
it's just kind of hard to see where we need to go sometimes because the everything's the same color and kind of melts together. My Praetor does it again. Looks like he solved this one handily. Now let's go towards the end. Apparently it's something I need to ask my rival now. Hiya! Come here. Alright, that should be enough. Oh, we're doing good damage, really. One more. There we go. See you later. Got me for crystal. Nice. Hey, look who it is. It's you. Shinji, what are you doing here? A mouthful has got me. She sliced up my data as small as it could go and tossed me away, mixed me right into the virus. My contract with Elizabeth was voided, and I have no way of getting out. Just maybe be a death sentence. She sees stickers. Normally he wouldn't accept this disgraceful state, though. Maybe he suffered from despair of being abandoned. At any rate, I'm glad he's alright. If you try asking Ren and Rani to send Shinji back to school.
本気で言ってるのかし
Out
ら
of curiosity, what are you supposed to do with him after we send him back? He might not be Elizabeth's master anymore, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a traitor. Sure, maybe that's the case here, but he looks just like him. The one who stood by our side in a perilous fight. The unarmed Shinji boy. How can I abandon such a being? Hold on, I'm the one that thing was based on. Well, I'll figure out you say something like that. I have plenty of mind to give to Shinji, but I'll let it rest for now.
聞こえてる
Be thankful to Haku and Kiara. We'll have the software to convert you even after you turn into a virus.
伝達します
I'll transmit the entrance coordinates, Shinji Mato. You be on standby here, Miss Haku. Please continue with expelling the virus. Returning to the entrance means, but Shinji has no servant. I wonder if he can make it alone. Of course I can make it. Who do you think I am? If there's an exit I can make I can make it there on my own. Besides, all this concern makes me more miserable than I need to be. Pick up what I'm putting down, will you? And off he goes. You didn't think Shinji would just be over, would you? Anyways, hope you fight this guy.
怒るぞ花道の砂を連れてこい世の独壇場だな
There you go, this is more than enough.
世の独壇場だな見事な采配だったたるまま
何でもありません
Oh, Sakura. Now we gotta pay attention to that one. That's the one we need the most.
ついにここまで来たわねでもまぐれもここまでよ今回のは私でさえ解けなかった神のパズルあなた程度に解けるはずがないわ
You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Wheatley here. Just finding puzzles somewhere in the Seraph and just putting him here without even knowing if they can be solved or not. But then again, he can solve this easily. Maybe not easily in the sense that it's easy to solve, but more easily as just it can be solved.
さあ苦しむ顔を見せなさい閉じ込められたままはかわいそうだからここで私が見ていてあげるわ
Alright.
矢には次の三段がついているのだが何度も邪魔な扉よ
I feel you.
お腹がもぞもぞします早く解いてくださいね
Yeah, don't worry much about it. Right, we're stuck here. Nothing really we can do on that one. Can't do anything there. Again, this is all yellow, so it's kind of hard to see anything, really. Ah, there we go. You see, it's really hard to see anything. And we can go over there. That's fine. We go over here. There.
そこは優しくしてください
Yeah, don't worry too much about it, Sakura. Alright, let's...
宝はあるだけ
8K, it's not that good. And one opened the, which one did it open? That one over there, okay.
好きだら
Yep,
けよ
now
な
that one. I open that one, we can just go around, we don't even need to touch that one. Alright, this one opens that. That's the one we need. Beauty fur, that's great actually.
ま思い出の歌詞
Let's just get this one open so we can get that, shall we? That's the Maleficent garment. That's the
そうか
thing we can is
着
missable.
てみせるのだ
It's pretty much the only missable mystic code here. So yeah, just be careful when you're picking that up. Yeah, we go here anyways for this one. There we go, here to open the last one, and we're done. See, this one... no, we aren't. We need to unlock that one over there. We can do that over here. There we go. For now, let's just see what the thing does, shall we? Malevolent. Negates all but staff buffs. Not particularly useful, I will say. The most useful things in this game are things that extend your longevity, meaning more heal, basically. The healing ones are basically, and the stun ones are basically the most important skills in this game. Stuns and oops, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one, yeah. This way, yeah. The stuns and the heals are your best friends in this game. Anyways, time for the last bit of comedy, but before things get serious. Judging by Elizabeth's reaction, this was apparently the last puzzle. Give up and leave Sakura's body. The moment I take a step forward and assert this, Saber suddenly tugs at my sleeve. Yep. This is unique for each servant, and so far I haven't seen Saber's one because this is my first time playing with Saber. But Gilgamesh is the funniest one of all of the interactions with Elizabeth here. Let's see if Saber can beat it. Wow. Elizabeth's first secret, the one we weren't able to obtain in the labyrinth. Some other servants put it in a more crude way, but yeah, basically. Elizabeth goes bright red up to her ears. What? So basically her last secret is... Nah, Gilgamesh is still the funniest one. Hey, you said it, not me. I got it. I actually got it. Out of the huge shock, Elizabeth stands dead still, mouth flapping open and closed. It looks like she's not only an offshoot. There are no signs of her body deteriorating. She probably wishes you could shrink and disappear right about now, though. Uh-huh, I'm sure you have.
同時に哀れで胸が痛い。世のマスターをそなたに分けてやるわけにはいかぬからな。そんなことで、なんであんたに同情されなくちゃいけないのよ。同情ではない。もったいないのだ。ういういしい竜の娘よ。その尻尾も、よくよく見ると愛らしい。黙りなさい。
少しお静かにお願いします。このままじゃ私が溶かされる前に彼女の声でクラッシュしちゃいます。
Don't worry, Sakura, this will get done easily enough.
そうか。それはすまぬ。では、この件はあえて未解決としよう。この色ぼけ食うて覚えてなさいよ。私はすごいんだから。あんたなんて後で八つ咲きにしてやるわ。
Speed offs. Elizabeth took off. In the end,
この先が体の中枢、脳に当たる部分よ。どうやらそこで決着をつけるみたいね。
それでは先へ進んでください。セイバー、お手柄です。
alright, we can just go ahead and reach the end, but then we're gonna just check how long this is going. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and reach the end here, and then we can stop for now. Because I guess it's gonna be pretty long. Also, if you notice there are steps here, DNA things, which is pretty cool. And there she is.
コアへの侵入を感知。そのまま進んでください。
Yep, there's a fountain there, we can save.
呆れた。
Ah, jeez. She had herself quite a shock, didn't she? She's totally locked up in her own mind. This thing is in my thought core. It's awful. It's too much. This relief is, in a sense, her true relief. It must be toppled in order to expel the virus. But our way into the relief is spirit along with Kiara. Topple it, but how? You're capable of entering as you are now. You know you're not just a spirit, thanks to the multicolor tranquility. That's exactly the same form you need to enter the relief. So touch the relief, and if you think about waiting to enter, you should enter without issue. I believe you understand, but once inside, you'll face off against Elizabeth. As always, please don't neglect your preparation. Yep, boss fight after this. Too bad to go back to the school building, we have to go all the way back here. Since return crystals won't work, and we don't have a checkpoint. So that kinda sucks. But we're pretty good, honestly. No, we're right. Alright, there we go. And that's gonna be it for now. Alright, everyone, that's gonna be it for now. Next time, we're gonna go ahead and beat Elizabeth, and it's gonna be pretty depressing, honestly. Her backstory is really sad, even if she's a horrible person. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Fight Extra CCC. Ciao.